themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too.
He won't be happy with that one. Olise! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kimmich. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for a runner.
Rui Costa
Gets into a good position.
Rui Costa's cross.
Koeman is there to clear. Pirlo with the foul. No goals as yet. Olise. Pirlo. Gerrard. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Barcelona genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Olise. He's picked his way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The cross. And he's managed to get rid. It's Bergkamp! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Odegaard. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Odegaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Rui Costa. Kimmich. Ruben Dias. Cruyff quietly revving up. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found space here. Cruyff. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Cruyff probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Ruben Dias. Kimmich. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Cruyff. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. We are into overtime. Bergkamp. Looking tidy in possession here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Back on the way, then. Hakimi. Baresi. Kimmich. Saka. He's being urged to shoot. And there's the shot! Cross from Odegaard. Oh, well played. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ruben Dias clears. Caresses it through. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bergkamp. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Pirlo. Bergkamp. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho's cross. Tries to get it clear. Rui Costa. He's looking wide. And it's Bergkamp. Pirlo. Pele. And a chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Saka. Baresi. Rui Costa. Hakimi. There will be a throw-in. Hakimi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Baresi. It's Kimmich. Rui Costa. Shot at goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Cruyff. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Serginho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Kimmich. No way through. He's got away. Now it's Bergkamp. It's gone for a throw-in. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rui Costa. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. He is through here. No, it's come to nothing. And here's Diaz. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's having a go! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And he's there to clear it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, such a clever touch. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Botafogo really could have done without this. A big, deep breath. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona leading now.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Saka. Baresi. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Ribery.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pass somewhat off target. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gavi. That has been slung wide. Ribery. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zanetti. Not the most accurate pass. Hakimi. Gavi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Olise has created one goal already. I think they're done. They are done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acuda a recogerlo a la puerta 21.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. There's the crossfield ball. And it's O'Reilly. Little pass back. Honda. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely feet. He has found the way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Philippines with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Platini with the short one. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is...
There's the header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rodri, forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Has a look and plays it forward. Now he's got space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position, and it's played in. Oh, great leap! And he's stuck it away. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Olise. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Honda was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Xabi Alonso powering forward here, neatly clipped into space. Baresi. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. Platini. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Honda unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Elise. And no, that was never going to make it. Desai. And it's Messi. And it's Cruyff.
That was lovely, that.
In with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Off the post! That was travelling. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Messi. Here's Rodri. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Pele. Rodri. And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! In he goes again! It's in! To the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pinches it off him. Platini. And this is Messi. He's played it back. Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Pele. It's a great ball. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's been shifted off it. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly takes a shot! Koeman. Elise. And it's Royce. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. He'll try from distance! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Pelé tries a deft little header! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense... And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Honda is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's well seen too. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Rodri cannot be beaten that easily. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Honda, Dembele, and the finish! And he's there to get it away.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 22, Bellingham.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Xavi Alonso under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Pelé, Royce, spread out to the left, and this is Pelé! Bellingham. Honda. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good chance! Goal! And they're back in front! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's Pelé! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely spread.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Not the most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes left.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's... Roberto Carlos! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Koeman does really well to win the ball there. Dink through, and he welcomes it in. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rodri looking to pass their way up the pitch. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Roberto Carlos.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Philippines are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 19, Keisuke Honda. Coming on the field, number 14, Neymar. Number 11.
And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
It's a promising position. Threads one in. It's a goal kick. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's fabulous. Aguero. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Gets a good foot in there. Gullit, always goal side. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aguero picks it up out wide, and this is Gullit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Cruyff. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Right. Big chance! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Serginho. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. And that is well cleared. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a great ball here. Botafogo yet to have an attempt on goal. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Lovely, now then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's clever. Now he's running away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Puskás. Look at the space. Gullit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Pirlo, a player of legendary status, and it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
That's an imaginative pass. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, well measured. And this is Ibrahimovic, and he's lost his man here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. That's really well cleared. Out for a throw. Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Flings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Serginho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ah, such a clever touch. That's put paid to the danger. Ambitious ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Pelé! So a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And here is the first touch of the second half. So the first half brought no goals.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Pirlo has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Tele. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pirlo. That's been cut out, well played. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. He has found a way through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to belt it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Aguero. Number 8. Bullet.
Cruyff with the short one. And here's Cruyff.
90.
Oh, shoot. And the finish! And it's in! And the game has liftoff. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
6 minutes is number 90.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Avispa Fukuoka have fired themselves in front. Tries from distance. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
To replace him is
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Zanetti. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldinho! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Showing good feet. Tries to pass it through. Koeman defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good strength. Nice control. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And no mistake. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 9.
And now he has 2.
Coming on the field is number
This is a
21.
gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's got away. Ah, lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. O'Shea cuts it out. Takes on his marker, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Foot in. Pirlo. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once. Royce charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of it. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And another try! And he hits the net! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Botafogo get their goal. A bit of respect. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Well, I think Thiago's going to have a massive role to play in this game, Peter. Best deployed deeper in midfield. He likes to drop back into defence at times, force that defence wide and forward, creating overloads. while constantly looking to play balls in the feet, those little half spaces.
And he does all of that in his unique style with a certain swagger.
Yeah, but he has another side to his game which I also really like, the athleticism that allows him to switch to a more box-to-box role when needed, especially when he's partnered with a more static defensive midfielder.
It's their first effort on goal.
Koeman has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
That has not gone well. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. And it's Hakimi. Pirlo. Cruyff. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's one-on-one! Out of play for a goal kick.
Cafu.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Howson cuts it out. Spread out to the left. And here's Aguero. It's a smartly directed ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
El dorsal 18.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. First quarter of an hour gone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ferran Torres. He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Cruyff. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise. He's in a good position. And the finish! And that was very necessary. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Decent chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good read, needed to be. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. And this is Aguero. Aguero! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Madrid leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Olise. Olise. Pass somewhat off target. Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Thiago. Oh, that's chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Zanetti. And it's Pirlo. Tchouaméni. Messi, who can single-handedly make a difference. Pirlo. Pirlo. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Backward it goes. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tchouaméni clears it away. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a... And he shoots! And there's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So again, that's it, 45 minutes up. Botafogo are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared. At the interval, it's 2-2. Botafogo get the ball rolling for the second period.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shifted it to the flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff. Chouameni. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Tries a measured ball. House. And he's let fly. It's a loose ball. Zanetti. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Spread it left. Foot in. Ball's gone out of play. Alonso. That has been slung wide. Olise. No way through. And it's Chouameni. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Aguero. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Bellingham. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Oh, look at the... Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Pirlo plays it short. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. And Aguero, he's had a shot! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Goes for a shot! Oh, can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pele.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ferran Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well read, and the danger is averted. Hakimi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's going to go a long way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13, Thiago. El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, Gerard. El dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. Habrá
He's been
2
shifted off
minutos
it.
de descuento.
Plays it through. Royce. Spread neatly. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the referee brings it to a close. Botafogo can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.